Alright, hello, and welcome back. Hello there, Neon. How's it going? Let's see, let me resync this thing real quick. There we go, I'm trying some new audio settings. Let me know if it sounds okay. Alright, so this is Disco Elysium. If you haven't seen this, it's one of my favorite games ever. Oh, hello, Vio. How's it going? Internet. Oh, no. Oh, let me run the... Just to get it... I forgot to run the thing at the beginning to remove the pre-roll ads. Let me just run it now and get it out of the way. But yeah, this is one of my favorite games. It's basically just a book, so you get to hear me just talk for a few hours. Let's see. Oh, okay, I sound good? Alright. Everyone's internet. Hold on, I'll wait. It says it's only got another minute left. So, I know. Yeah, I hate ads and Twitch and all that. Oh, hello, Knight. How's it going? I got some coffee here. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. A bit tired, you know, from the events of the last day. But, we're about to start a new playthrough of Disco Elysium. with the with the fascist route. Alright. Okay, it looks like the ad is finally over. That'll remove the pre-roll ads in case you like leave and come back, or someone else comes in here. Alright, but yeah, this is Disco Elysium. If you don't know anything about this, it's one of my favorite games ever. It's just basically an interactive book, so you get to hear me talk for hours on end. So, let's see. I get to pick my starting class here. We've got the thinker. Extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas, sensitive, very psychological, a magnetic personality, but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. Physical, extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. But let's see, I think I'm just gonna create my own character here. Coming home. Yeah, this is the... It's a very long game as well. We're gonna be playing this for a few weeks. Let's see. Wait, which, okay, I don't want motorics. I need pretty much just across the board. I don't think I need anything, like, fancy. Oh, I do want to get the tie at the beginning, though. I'm pretty sure I need 3, and then I need to put my point into Inland Empire. Where is it? Oh, I can read all of these. Let's see. We have the whole skill tree thing here. This game is basically just nothing but skill check dice rolls, so they can really just make or break the whole game. I'll probably save scum a few things, because you will get locked out of certain paths if you fail the skill check, so unfortunately. It's good for a first playthrough to make you explore and everything, but I want to do specific things in the game here, so I'll be save scumming a bit. No, it's better than D&D. Way better. It's political D&D. Let's see, we've got logic. Wield raw intellectual power, deduce the world. Encyclopedia. Call upon all your knowledge, produce fascinating trivia. Practice the rhetoric, practice the art of persuasion. Enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. Drama. Play the actor, lie, and detect lies. Conceptualization. Understand creativity, see art in the world. Visual calculus. Reconstruct crime scenes. Make laws of physics work for the law. Suggestion. Charm men and women. Play the puppet master. Esprit de corps. Connect to Station 41. Understand cop culture. Authority. Intimidate the public. Assert yourself. Empathy. Understand others. Work your mere neurons. Inland Empire. Hunches and gut feelings. Dreams in waking life. Volition. Hold yourself together. Keep your morale up. Endurance. Take the blows. Don't let the world kill you. I need this right now. You've never spoken. True. Well, let me turn this thing down just a little bit. Oh, there we go. Oh no, up a little tiny bit. All right. Pain threshold. A shrug off pain. They'll have to hurt you more. Hold on, is there more? Oh, it just tells you what it does. Oh, actually, you know what? I should read these, actually. Wait. So for, what's this? Logic. Logic urges you to analyze the living daylights out of the case. It enables you to piece evidence together, detect inconsistencies in statements, and impress everyone with your astonishing conclusions. It's the bread and butter of many a detective. At high levels, logic will be able to solve even the most complicated puzzle. You will be very proud, and thus susceptible to intellectual flattery, for those blinded by their own brilliance often miss important clues. With low levels of logic, you're going to have a hard time solving even the simplest puzzle. Oh no, it's me. Even if you find the pieces, good luck putting them together. Cool for analysts, pure rationalists, obviously logicians. Let's see, this is Encyclopedia. It's cool for thinkers, historians, trivia freaks. Encyclopedia makes you a know-it-all, turning your mind into a database of facts. It enables you to draw on these facts innately, offering a wealth of background knowledge to all things related to and unrelated to your case. Who knows when the history of cigarette brands will provide the breakthrough you need to arrest a murderer, or when knowledge of pre-revolutionary guns might save a life. At high levels, Encyclopedia shares this wealth of knowledge to an almost overwhelming degree. While it may give you crucial breakthroughs, it more often will clutter your mind with useless tidbits. With low levels of Encyclopedia, though, you'll be forced to work with only the clues in front of you. Without any background knowledge, copying is going to be tough stuff. Rhetoric. Cool for ideologues, conversationalists, would-be politicians. Rhetoric urges you to debate, make intellectual discourse, nitpick, and win. It enables you to break down arguments and hear what people are really saying. You'll spot fallacies as soon as they're used. What exactly did the waiter leave out of their testimony? What was the dancer trying to divert you from? Was that double entendre intended, or did you just get an accidental lead? At high levels, rhetoric will make you an impressive political beast, one whose beliefs are impenetrable, which is to say, one whose mind will not change, one who will calcify. With low rhetoric, though, you'll have a hard time of shooting down any argument. Nailing people to their testimonies will be nigh impossible. Oh, wait, oh, I clicked the wrong button. Drama. Cool for undercover cops, thespians of the stage, psychopaths. Drama urges you to treat the world as a stage, and on it, to perform. It enables you to lie, to concoct the most elaborate and wonderful stories, to take an ingenious personas and perform acts of stagecraft in an entertaining amalgam of faubery and deceit. As well, it enables you to see through would-be actors and their false antics. If they lie, you'll know immediately. At high levels, drama may render you an insufferable thespian, one prone to hysterics and bouts of paranoia. For to know the world is a stage is to know that truth is a vanity. However, with low drama, you cannot lie or discern when others lie. And a cop who can't do either is a cop who's soon going to be lying 6 feet under. Conceptualization. Cool for creatives, psychedelic fanciers, critics. Conceptualization has a special role it wants you to play in this world. Not the role of cop, but of art cop. It enables you to make fresh associations, to delve into world concepts from Jan Karp's postmodernist Capiri to Revachel's Arbresque architectural style Didera. There's a lot of big words and a lot of this is made by I think it was originally written in French. There's a lot of French words that I'm probably going to butcher, unfortunately, but it's... And even the concept of hardcore that'll come up later. And then, importantly, to add your own contribution to these works. At high levels, conceptualization makes you go big, perhaps too big. It is ostentatious, demanding grand displays. Why live life when you can throw yourself into a live volcano? At low levels, however, you will be unable to see the world in a creative light. You'll be unable to contribute to conversations in an art gallery. Only boring people will invite you to their dust parties. Visual calculus, cool for forensic scientists. tactical fighters, math-minded people. Yeah, it is, it is. The amount of Harry X Kim I've seen is unfathomable. And let's see. Oh, Kim is not going to be very happy with my choices this playthrough. Visual calculus versus you, not only in the laws of the state, but the laws of nature. It enables you to create virtual crime scene models in your mind's eye. You'll see how a bullet shattered the glass, and from that trace its trajectory with mathematical precision. You'll also count so many footprints, and at a glance discern shoe size and design, as well as the height, weight, and gender of the one who wore them. At high levels, visual calculus makes the world reveal its secrets to you. But you may be so absorbed by your mind diorama, you don't notice as crooks steal your pants. However, at low levels, your mind's eye will be blind. Reconstructing crime scenes will be difficult without outside help. We have suggestion. Cool for diplomats, charmers, sociopaths. Suggestion urges a soft power approach. If people think they want what you want, you've already won. This skill enables you to implant ideas into the minds of others. You can make the citizens like you more. You can make gangsters turn on each other too. Many crime rings have been broken by just a little doubt after all. At high level, suggestion makes you affable to everyone and more resistant to others' charms in return. It's all that schmoozing and oozing charm will make you slimy. And you'll know it, even if no one else does. With low levels of suggestion, though, you'll have difficulty getting any kind of rapport with others. You'll be alone, both during the day and at night. Harry and Kim. Esprit de corps. Speaking of Harry and Kim, it's cool for cops, cop aficionados, and pretend cops. Esprit de corps is the very spirit of policing, the copgust. It enables you to understand your blue-souled sisters and brothers, not only by picking up subtle signals from your partner, but by witnessing flash sideways scenes as they play out in your precinct. At high levels, you'll be the very heart of the police force, not only willing and able, but obligated to take a bullet for your partner. However, without esprit de corps, you'll be flying blind, unable to understand discreet remarks colleagues make in the high-stakes situations. Remarks that might just save your life. Authority. Cool for leaders, experts of psychological warfare, respect junkies. Authorities urge you to assert and reassert your dominance over those around you. It enables you to understand the power dynamics of groups of thugs, know how far you can push a perpetrator, and how to establish control of situations. At high levels, authority demands respect. Even a perceived slight could send you into a knee-breaking mode. With low authority, however, you're forever in awkward situations, like when you suffer psychological breakdowns after you yell at teenagers and they laugh at you. Empathy. Cool for judges of character, interviewers, interrogators. Empathy breaks into the souls of others and forces you to feel what's inside. It enables you to notice social cues others may miss. Perhaps a hidden sadness you could coax out a little more. A strange joy from someone who should be bereaved. Or a hidden resentment that could return to harm you later. At high levels, empathy really puts you in other people's shoes. You'll cry for their sorrows, punch walls to relieve their angers, and be an even more unstable cop. With low empathy, however, you'll be an ungainly beast, unable to talk to anyone without upsetting them. Inland Empire. Cool for dreamers, paranatural investigators, mental creators. Inland Empire is the unfiltered wellspring of imagination, emotion, and foreboding. It enables you to grope your way through invisible dimensions of reality, gaining insight into that which sight can't see. What's really going? What do these enigmatic riddles mean for the world fate? At high levels, Inland Empire animates the inanimated. You'll have conversations with your clothing. Conversations that may change the course of the investigation. If you're not thrown in the loony bin first. With low Inland Empire, however, you'll be void of imagination and character. And then, how will you shape the cosmos? What? Or is it grope your way through invisible dimensions of reality, gaining insight into that which sight can't see? And let's see, we got Volition. Cool for sane people, well-adjusted cops, the non-suicidal. Well, this isn't for me. Volition urges you to be a good guy, to others and to yourself. It enables you to resist temptation, be it in a bottle, between a pair of legs, or at the end of an iron barrel which promises oblivion. Volition gives you the will to finish the investigation, improving your morale, one of the 2 health pools in the game. At high levels, Volition makes you hypersane. When you're about to get funky, it keeps you normal. It's a bit of a party popper, a party pooper. Oh no, and oh, that's something else. That's what Nam and Jaden was addicted to. At low levels, however, you'll have little morale. Without it, you'll be a profoundly unstable cop, falling apart at the seams as you make irreversible mistakes. No, don't grope my way through reality. Where was I? Oh yes, we're on, which one was this? Endurance. Did I read the thing? Yeah, to take the blows. Don't let the world kill you. Cool for fighters who can take a hit. Lookouts who don't sleep. Human batteries. Endurance is your metabolism and circulatory system. It improves your health. One of the 2 health pools in the game. It enables to survive being a cop. Who cares if you can't aim a gun? If you can take a few bullets. Why be afraid of drugs that hurt your health if you're a very, very healthy man? At high levels, endurance enables you to take a few knocks to the head, enjoy a greater quantity of drugs, and shake off a few cardiac arrests. It makes you a powerful man, who looks down on the weaklings who can't keep up. However, cops with low endurance are likely to struggle. The body is frail already, and the flesh of a cop will often be tested. And if it doesn't pass, it dies. Pain threshold. Shrug off the pain. They'll have to hurt you more. Cool for unstoppable fighters. Guys who won't die. Masochists. Pain threshold ignores damage so you can push on, bloodied and crawling, to the bitterest end. It enables you to negate damage that you would otherwise take. Even mental pain, heartache, and loneliness. In fact, these things can become a thrill you seek out and perversely revel in. At high levels, pain threshold turns in on itself in seriously unhealthy way. With full-on self-destructive behavior. With a low pain threshold, however, you will suffer too easily. Even a slap from a teenager will make you whine and complain. A physical instrument. Flex powerful muscles. Enjoy healthy organs. Cool for muscle men, bare-knuckle brawlers, gym teachers. Seven or eight. Oh no. I have one. And let's see. Physical instrument is not only your muscles and your skeleton, it's your ability to use them effectively. It enables you to do push-ups, sit-ups, knock out punches, and 360-degree spin kicks. It's a one-size-fits-all solution for thriving and surviving in a physical world. At high levels, physical instrument breaks down doors, chains, and bones, and it makes you laugh at the namby-pansies who can't. You'll be manned up, encouraging others to curl iron until they're manned up too. At low levels, however, you'll have a hard time arresting anyone who isn't infirm or already dead. Indeed, engaging in physical confrontations could leave you in either state. Oh no. Electrochemistry. Go to party planet, love and be loved by drugs. Me? Oh, hello, Faye. How's it going? Well, this will be the fascist playthrough. So you'll get to see that route. Let's see, we have cool for high flyers, party enthusiasts, cops who need lightning. Electrochemistry is the animal within you, the beast longing to be unleashed to indulge and enjoy. It enables you to take drugs with fewer negative side effects. It also enables you to better investigate lurid matters. If you need to understand a chemical breakdown, or talk to someone blasted out of their mind, or understand sexual dynamics, electrochemistry is there to guide you. At high levels, electrochemistry makes you a man of unrestrained pleasure. An unrepentant Lothario, who leers at people with a bottle of speed and a plastic bendy straw in either hand. But with low electrochemistry, you'll be too innocent to be effective. Without a working knowledge of drugs and sex, the city will be difficult to understand. Yeah, I thought it was appropriate for the times we're living in. At least a critique of and of mockery for fascism. We'll get to see Harry Talk about the woo-men and semen retention. Shivers, raise the hair on your neck. Tune into the city. Cool for city lovers, the wisest of the streetwise, the genuinely supernatural. Shivers come when the temperature drops and you become more keenly aware of your surroundings. It enables you to hear the city itself, to truly belong to the streets. It is a supernatural ability. Old wrongs play out in present time. Scenes across the city happen in front of you, but who is speaking to you? At high levels, shivers may make you seem mad to the outside world. As you listen to the city, you don't listen to others. Your superiors may begin to worry with the low shivers, though you will seldom hear the city speaking to you. And if you cannot hear it, how can you ever save it? I think it does talk about that. Oh god. Half light. Let the body take control. Threaten people. Cool for high-strung investigators. Shoot now, ask questions later cops. Surprise haters. Half-light is your fight-or-flight response. It enables you to sense the way situations are about to turn. It injects palpable fear into your heart, fear that urges you to act before it's too late, to act ever again. A fear that makes you frighten others. It is the aggression that lets you squeeze every last drop of information out of a witness. At high levels, half-light makes you ultra-tuned to the world. It is perpetual fear of your own shadow, of someone else's name or scent. You'll be ready, always, to pounce and physically interrogate passers-by. At low levels, however, you'll find your survival instinct is lacking, and your methods limp-wristed. Those who respect violence will not respect you. That's what I was gonna do, of course. We must get the homosexual underground. That's basically mandatory. Oh, wait, oh, I added a new one. Where's, oh, where?
I can't wait to have your cock in my mouth. I'm going to give you the blowjob of your life, then I want you inside of me.
Peter Theodore. It's John Kennedy. Composure, straighten your back, keep your poker face. Cool for card players, military, fetishists, cool people. Composure wants you to not crack, or at least, it wants you to not crack in front of other people. It enables you to put up a strong front. It keeps your emotions hidden from the world and helps you to read the body language of others, to sense the cracks in their own composure. As well, it keeps you looking good while doing it. You'll rock that disco outfit a lot more if you don't slouch. At high levels, composure makes you tuck your gut in and maintain a stern expression. Even lying in bed, late night when no one else can see you, you'll have to keep it up. You'll never be able to stop. With low composure, though, you'll always be the first to crack. Every cop's got a point when all that fear and rage comes spilling out. And the one who unleashes it doesn't stay on the force much longer. Perhaps worse still, you won't even make the ranks of fashion police. Interfacing. Master machines pick locks and pockets. Cool for mechanists, tinkerers, instrument players. Interfacing wants you to connect to machines, to use and improve them, because that makes you a better human organism. It enables you to understand interactions with machines. Be that how to repair the motor of a Kanema motor carriage, how to analyze the way a suspect uses a pen, or how to refigure electrical circuits. It even lets you steal keys off a keyring without being noticed. At high levels, interfacing will isolate you from society. Why bother with people when you can talk to machines? And why bother with things like money when you can just pocket that display sandwich? At low levels, however, you will have a crucial part of the world cut off from you. People use machines to commit crimes all the time. If you can't understand how a crime was accomplished, how can you solve it? Savoir-faire. Sneak under their noses, stun with immense panache. Cool for acrobats, thieves, unbearable show-offs. Savoir-faire urges you to be better than you are. It urges you to be disco, slip by others in a samurai boxing style, then tumble out the back with unexpected aerobatics. It enables you to move with silent footsteps, to groove to a good beat, and to lift useful evidence off perps without them noticing. It also makes you a cooler cop, whose athletic flair will certainly impress the citizenry. At high levels, savoir-faire can make you the king of cool, which is as much to say the most stylish douchebag in Revachol. Nobody will see you until you're ready to be seen, and then they'll get the full treatment, whether they want it or not. At low levels, however, you'll be a bumbling, feckless cop, unable to catch a pair of keys thrown by your partner without losing an eye. The Disco no. Reaction speed, the quickest to react, an untouchable man. Cool for shot dodgers, thinkers on their feet, pinball heads. Reaction speed is the agility of your body and mind. It is instinct. It enables you to dodge punches, knives, bullets. Also, sucker punches of the verbal kind. You'll be more streetwise, never lost for words or lacking a witty comeback. Your mental alacrity lets you connect little details on the fly, working in tandem with your intellect skills. At high levels, reaction speed makes your twitch reflex freakishly good. However, when your body acts before your mind, innocent situations can turn bad fast. You're high-strung, overly alert. At low levels, though, you won't be the one shooting first, which probably means you won't be shooting at all. Perception. See, hear, and smell everything. Sniffer. Let no detail go unnoticed. Cool for fine detail detectives. Sensualists, urban scavengers. Perception wants you to be open to the world. With eyes, ears, and nose working at full capacity, it enables you to take in what others don't notice. The little wad of bills hid away in the sugar bowl, the odor of a perp hiding beneath the floorboards, the gulp of a suspect after claiming there's nothing to hide. At high levels, perception takes in every final detail of the physical world. Enough to overwhelm all but the strongest mind. However, with low levels, you're going to miss out on everything. After all, you can't arrest what you can't see, hear, or smell. No, I won't be shooting at all. Hand-eye coordination. Ready, aim, fire. Cool for trick shooters, snipers, jugglers. Hand-eye coordination loves the interactions between you and things that fly in the air. It enables you to catch coins from mob bosses, shoot straight, and understand firearms intimately. I want to know the precise make and mark of a pistol? Hand-eye coordination's got you. Want to shoot someone with it? Ditto. At high levels, hand-eye coordination makes you deadly. Supposing you've a weapon in your hand. But once you do, hand-eye coordination will compel you to take the shot, even if it's not the best approach. At low levels, however, you'll be even more of a disaster in waiting. Because when the gun goes off, and they always do, you'll probably hit the wrong target. Alright, I'm gonna put my point into Inland Empire. There it is. There. Confirm, because I want to do something here at the beginning. The Furies are at home in the mere. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. Ancient reptilian brain. There is nothing, only warm, primordial blackness. Your conscience ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never ever. Never ever ever? Simply keep on non-existing. Never ever, ever ever, baby. Simply keep on existing. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it. This is great. Give me some more. What was that about the ex-something? Give me some more. You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing. I like nothing. How about you cough up some more of that sweet oblivion? Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage. Allons-y. Let's go. I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light, and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. Allons-y. Let's see. All right. Nothing town to fuck Alborough. A return trip to the silence, please. Let's visit the ancient Zero Hole. Look, there's... I'm tired of being this type of animal, and who gives a shit? Do you want me to upgrade that into a one-way trip, sir? Don't stop. Keep singing. Sing me the song of death. Wait, no. I need to belittle myself instead. Do you really? Don't be naive. Of course you do. I want to sail the inky blackness until forever ends. I do. Let me off. The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man-meat around you, a sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your consciousness sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music. Mother, help me. There's a head attached to my neck, and I'm in it. Stop. I don't want to hear anything more about this sensation. Take me back to the formless, disembodied nothing. The limbic system. The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache. Help, someone. Cut my head off. It's trying to murder the rest of me. Who am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth? A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell. Open your eyes. There's our man. Oh, let me make a save here, because I want to get a specific thing to happen here that you have to get at the very beginning. Ceiling fan. This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan and the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Inland Empire. Or has it been co-signed there as punishment? You feel as though the creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world. Savoir-faire. Grab the tie. Pull the fan. I had to get the Inland Empire thing to proc here, and then I have to get this. I did it. Okay. I don't have to save scum this part. Savoir-faire. A medium success. You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning. The necktie is no longer contained. As the item gained, horrific necktie. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie, with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose. Pull on the fan, pull on the light bulb. Let's see, or I don't need it. Wait, oh wait, how do I? Quick save. Where is the... Oh, wait, how do I... Oh, yeah, the menu is this thing, right? How do I... Oh, it already... Oh, it auto-equipped it. There's my... There's the horrific necktie. +1 to Inland Empire, vivid imagination. The necktie is adorned with a garish pattern. It's disturbingly vivid. However, you feel as if it would be wrong to ever take it off. It's your friend now. You will betray it if you change it for some boring scarf. You might not like it, but this is what peak physical fitness looks like. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Item gained empty cassette tape. There used to be a tape in this case, but it was destroyed in a fit of rage. Something about the engineers single the smallest church in Saint Seine. Must have rubbed someone the wrong way. The label says the song was recorded in 43. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Gain. A green shoe left foot. This green crocodile leather shoe has a high heel and chrome embellishments. It fits your left foot perfectly. Now all that remains is to find the other shoe. Flare-cut trousers. Gives me -1 savoir-faire. Tight around the thighs, +1 electrochemistry, tight around the crotch. These golden brown trousers are flare-cut. Normal bell-bottom trousers would be boot-cut, but these are far from normal. They're someone's piss-soaked, cum-stained party pants. Perception hearing. You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. Fish them out. Perception sight. It says whirling in rags on the aluminum keyring. There's a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched onto it. It should open the door. A disco ass blazer. +1 to esprit de corps, halogen watermarks. Looks like someone skinned this blazer off some long extinct disco animal. It has an enigmatic white rectangle on the back and the right sleeve. You see bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liquors. A white satin shirt, +1 to conceptualization, a real statement to wear, -1 suggestion, unsavory odor. This white satin shirt used to be fancy. It used to really catch the light. Now it smells like someone took a piss in the armpits. Oh, let's see. Even mistaken Hotline Miami. Close enough. Harry's about to go. Bust out the shotgun. A mirror? A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. Really? Nothing? Wipe the mirror. No way. I'm not doing this. Back off. Really nothing? Really? All recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in, has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This is no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge, a world-ending proportions. Wipe the mirror. As you slowly reach your hands towards the surface of the mirror, Inland Empire, abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you will see there, and you will never unbecome it. I don't care. Still wipe the mirror. Maybe I should touch it first. Make sure there's nothing wrong with my face. Better not to know. Leave. Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it. What? What's wrong? How bad could it be? Where to even begin? There's the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin. I'm sorry? Touch your nose. At least my tongue is okay. Touch what? Let's see. I bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. And it doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you. At least my tongue is okay. It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers. I'm scared. I want to stop doing this. Don't be scared. It's only your face. It's not like anyone is gonna see it. Wipe the mirror. Behold! Yeah, poor Harry. You have no idea who this thing is, do you? Dear Lord help me, what is this? Of course I do. It's, some kind of superstar. I think I'm a superstar. This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic. Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? I'm not making it, the face is making itself. I have no idea why it's there. It just is. Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. Okay, try to stop. No, keep making the face. Oh my god, you can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? This would be my grinder PFP. Superstardom. God, I don't know, it's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off, too. In a sad has-been kind of way. There is some charm to it. It's an expression of pain. Pain. Let's see. Encyclopedia low 17%. Dig deep into your mind and locate the source of the expression. Electrochemistry impossible, 3%. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. Let the mirror be for now. Well, those are very low, so I won't be. I guess that's appropriate. Consider I'm also gonna do the apocalypse cop for this one as well. Broken window. The window stands broken on its frame. A cold wind blows in. Look out. The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings. Visual calculus 72%. Assess the damage. Oh, failure. What do you mean assess the damage? How would you do that? What are you even trying to do? What? Well, it's gone. But it's not really gone. Hearken. The end is nigh. No, it's 72%. See, this is the bad part of Disco Elysium. You'll have a dice roll that's like 70% or something, and you just won't get it. There we go. The shards face inward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. Oh, outright. Did I break it with my own hands? Look at them. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. What did this then? More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. Oh, what am I doing? Assess the size of the impact. It's too large for a bullet, but too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force. Congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. Now, you only have one. If you're lucky, you'll still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room. Maybe it wasn't me. I should go and get that shoe. I don't need it. I don't need anyone. A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold. Let's see. Find my other shoe. Seems like your green snakeskin shoe is missing its partner. You should find it before you go venturing into the wild unknown. Two shoes are better than one. Unite them again. I think that's everything in the room. Some money. Let's see. We do reservation minus 22 degrees centigrade snow drifts. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. A gust of briny wind washes over you. There, got the other shoe. +1 composure, awesome watchtower heels. -1 savoir-faire, heels ridiculously high. They may have have lost some of their luster over the years, but these green crocodile leather shoes fit you perfectly. Task complete. Find your other shoe. Composure. There they both are, two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet. Conceptualization. Like two baby crocodiles. How do they fit? Composure. Good. They're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told. Oh, sound cut out. Hold on. The sound's only important when there's an NPC talking, but I can make sure it's.
Hello, officer.
The calendar says it's March. The year is 51. Khalees, Miss Ornay Disco Dancer. The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Perception, sight. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28. Officer. Am I military personnel? Turn your bloated face away from her beauty and just keep on walking. Leave.
No.
She seems perplexed by your question. Wait, I know. I'm a businessman, chief executive officer, right? Then why did you call me an officer? The young woman shakes her head slowly. Okay, chief technical officer.
No. You're a police officer, sir.
Are you sure? You're shitting me. Goddamn right I'm a policeman, and don't you forget it.
Okay, cool. I won't.
No need to be alarmed. I was just getting into character, you know. Good. Now, how do you know I was a police officer?
Okay.
She breathes in the silvery smoke. How did you know that I'm a police officer?
Sir, you've been here for 3 days. On official police business, as you put it.
And what business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else? Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law? Suggestion 28% plus 1. Goddamn right I'm a policeman. Try the expression on her. Let her know you want her physically. I should get going now.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Reaction speed. Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you've said the words a million times before. It's the romance every possible. Well, no, this is the gay run. We also need to smell Kim. And we recognize his cologne or something. It's very. There's a reason there's so many Kim X Harry drawings. Let's see. Okay. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes. What if I don't want to ask questions? Before you go, I have some questions for you.
Yes?
What is it that they have against the police here? What exactly is here? Where am I? Tell me, is it 51 now? Your room is almost next to mine. Did you hear anything last night?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I have any visitors?
I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
She nods towards her room number 3. Loud disco music.
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
As she raises an eyebrow, waiting for the name to connect with you.
Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
Yeah, we go on all right. It mostly just gets hard, doesn't it?
It would appear so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace.
What happened?
A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
Was I singing this? Show her a copy of the case. The smallest church in San Sene. I don't know how to pronounce that properly. I'm not really. I just keep saying Sene. Whatever. What was I singing?
Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also
What else?
that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
Well, let me turn my noise gate up a little bit. There. Okay. I'm sorry, when you say wounded, do you mean like in a cool way, like a wild beast? Then what happened? I've heard enough. You mean like a wild beast?
Yes, it was very cool.
Then what happened?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
Are you sure I wasn't being assaulted? That's so me. Then, well, what did I do? You're making this up. I would never behave like that.
No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing their room. A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Is there anything? Oh, now it's... Okay, now it was too high. There. Okay, was there anything else? Please tell me there wasn't anything else. It prides me to hear this. Tell me there was more.
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it.
What is it that they have against the police around here?
The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city.
Where exactly is here? Where am I?
You're in a hostel, sir.
No, where are we? Where in the world?
We are in Revachol.
Encyclopedia. Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time. Should that mean something to me? Revachol forever. How about you tell me something else instead? Revachol forever.
And ever.
Shivers. And ever and ever. Out of the corner of your eye, you see the hair on the back of your hand standing on end. It feels as though low-grade lightning is coursing through you. You must be hypersensitive from the hangover. Tell me, is it 51 now?
It's 51.
What century? Okay, tell me.
The current century.
And what's that? What number?
Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one. Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
Oh, how many centuries have there been there? What's so funny? Okay.
You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization. Glad to have been of assistance.
Looks like she left a nice long stub on the ashtray. It's still smoking. Oh, I didn't. Oh, yes, it did. Electrochemistry. You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt up from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it. The what now? Am I a smoker? Nah, discard thought. The living shit. Your mesolimbic reward pathway does not mince words. It wants smokes. Am I a smoker? Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma. You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smoldering deliciously. But she broke it at the filter. I can't smoke that. How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that, a carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied, then smoke them all. The idea seems to make your neck expand. Suddenly, the garish tie feels very snug. Oh, I got a horrific necktie. Okay, that means it's working. Oh, good. Conceptualization, like a cat rubbing itself against its owner's calves. A cat that wants you to smoke a lot. Yes, I should do that. I should enthusiastically do that. I should not do that. I'll make it priority 1. Well, I'll think about it. I should enthusiastically do priority 1. Good. They'll make you stronger and better. You're too old to be cool now. But find cigarettes, smoke them, blam, instantly. A cool renegade man. A mystical red dragon with smoke rising from his nostrils. Plus, smoking gives massive bonuses. Yeah. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe le Monde. Summer door closed for the winter. This is where the lyrics would be. A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static. Inland Empire. You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know of your vast oceanic soul. My soul is immense. My soul is modest, it's normal-sized. My soul is puny. My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover. Puny. Of course, like a small animal that only comes out at night, all it needs is to be heard. Through a PA system. By other people. Should I sing when it comes to it? You should sing a sad small church song from the tape you found, though thought it was obvious. Of course, they'll really get a gauge on my soul with that one. I was thinking maybe I could sing something happy, like from the ostentatious orchestrations folks. No, don't sing the happy song, it's stupid. Sing the sad song, it's profound. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed. What should I sing? Okay, finish thought. The menu has been wiped clean, only the word Monday is written on it. Wait, what did I... Oh yeah, the sing karaoke, you need to find a sufficiently tragic tape, then play it on the boombox to memorize the lyrics. Then ask the cafeteria manager to perform, preferably in the evening. More people at the bar then. Now find smokes and smoke them. You need to get your hands on some cigarettes and then smoke them. For those massive bonuses, find a pack, put it in your hand, equip it in the held slot of your inventory. The smokes will do the rest. This is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. Gart, the cafeteria manager. A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. Empathy. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now, he's purposefully ignoring you. Something tells me you don't like me. Look at the stuffed seabird. Are you the bartender? A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that it used to be mounted it. Most likely on the wall. Inland Empire. Something about it makes you feel bitter. What happened to the bird?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors where the man in the bomber jacket is, tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy? I'm a cop, and I talk to whomever I please. He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead. Something tells me you don't like me.
Oh, no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Logic. Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this? So not only am I a cop, but I'm also a hero? You're being sarcastic.
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero.
What did I do?
What did you not do? First you took the body down, then you solved the murder, then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike.
Oh my god. I did all those things. I'm guessing I didn't do any of those things. I do not appreciate your tone. This is no way to talk to an officer.
You're right, you didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to.
What have I been doing all that time? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Composure. He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject. What's the difference? You look like a bartender. Understood?
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager.
What's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Oh, let me try something real quick. Turn this up one. And then turn this up. Oh, I know, I need to turn this down, actually. It'll make it too loud. I'm stupid. There. Where did this Sylvie go?
She just, you know...
Well, he shrugs. Leave. The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. The door is bolted. A sign reads, "Kitchen reserved for personnel until 1300." A sign reads, "The mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open at 1600." The Royal Pinball Machine is unplugged. Now talk to Kim first. Kim Kutsuragi. A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. Esprit de corps. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why? Hold on, who is he to me? Shake his hand. Don't shake his hand. Who is he to me? He's your half-brother. Shake his hand.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize that he's waiting for your name. Inland Empire. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize. I don't really know my name. Conceptualization, 58%. Invent a name for yourself, or say nothing. Success. Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep, golden orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go. It is not time yet. I don't really know my name. Say nothing.
Okay, then.
he processes the information, then disregards it.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
You mean him? Nod towards the cafeteria manager. Yeah, I just talked to him. No, I haven't. There must be some kind of misunderstanding. You're taking me for someone else.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes. The police. I'm aware I'm a policeman. What interviews? I have, yes. I haven't.
Right.
I'm such a policeman. What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
I have not.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Dead body? I don't like dead bodies. Look, man, yeah. No. Completely.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I don't like dead bodies.
Sure. But did you take it down from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
Empathy. This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
What if I told you that I'm not really a police officer? How can you be so sure I'm from the police? But you can't remember I can't remember anything. What were we supposed to do again? Okay, let's move on.
We all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will. But first, we have to take it down.
Kuno killed you. I didn't know Kuno could kill you, but that's pretty funny. I know you can kill the kid. How can you be so sure I'm from the police?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back.
He points to your jacket.
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Inspectorate General? You said insignia. These white rectangles, you mean? Point to your sleeve.
Yes.
But they're just white rectangles.
They're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West.
Oh, it's where he's like insulting you. It's like, is it destroying your health?
I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
But shouldn't I have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
You can die in the funniest ways in this. You can die from sitting in a chair that's too uncomfortable. It was not me. Yeah, it was not on me when I woke up. Pretend you found it. I have my badge. I'm a policeman and I have my badge.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
But I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
What were we supposed to do again?
Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down.
Let's go.
After you, officer.
Lieutenant Kutsaragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Yes?
Tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single thing. Would you say this is a mysterious case? If we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case? Actually, I have all I need to know.
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
I know literally nothing about it. Only what you told me before.
Do you want me to brief you?
Brief? Yes, that sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate.
He's gonna drag my shambling corpse around with him.
During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Anyways, does the briefing say who the victim was?
A security guard or worker of some sort, hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Who was the caller?
To find him or her is one of our tasks here. For now, all we know is that the tone was muffled, using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Hold on. And the RCM is... Of course, yes, I understand everything now. Let me just make this perfectly clear. Our job here is to find the killer. I still don't understand anything.
That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city.
Of course, yes. I understand everything now.
Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. Uncover and arrest the killer.
Preliminary info again. Would you say this case is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
I was thinking something otherworldly might be involved, you know, something supernatural. White male in his 40s, what more do you need? Personally, I think labor disputes are very mysterious. Okay, so the case probably isn't mysterious, but could it be sexy?
There was some interest in this case at my station, but not for the reasons you have in mind. You seem to wish there was
Maybe there's a young woman involved. Are you sure there's not a sex angle we should be considering? Oh, I guess that settles it then.
Good point. Martinez is famed for its occult sex murder rites. We'll get on it immediately.
Rhetoric. The weary tone is the surest indicator that the lieutenant is being sarcastic. You're being sarcastic, aren't you? Wow, really? That's mega sexy. I don't have to be It doesn't have to be a cult, it can just be sex murder. I don't have... it doesn't have to be murder, it can just be sex.
Actually, it does have to be murder. This is a murder investigation, but we digress.
Oh, I didn't get one of the options with the Khalees upstairs. I think you have to have a certain number of points in like the savoir-faire or something to be like to try to be sexy. And it's like, do you want to do the fuck with me? That's... It can still be an otherworldly sex mystery in your head, with a dark twist even. Electrochemistry. He's basically challenging you to sex it up with some lurid twist. Don't get right into it. Sit on it a bit, then hit him with it. And if we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
What do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
I don't remember being on anything. You know what I'm in on. Retrograde amnesia. Tell me about it.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Cop-off?
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
You should tell me now. This seems relevant.
Later. Okay. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
That's all I need to know.
Good.
I think you should know that I can't remember anything. And no response. He just arches his brow. I feel like I must repeat this. I don't remember anything. There was heavy drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
Empathy. There was a sudden harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs. What's wrong with personal affairs? So what should I concentrate on? But I'm completely lacking in basic information from even this organization we're in. Can you help me? I'm afraid this is a medical situation. Move on, or fine, let it be.
Not a fan. It's just the nature of lieutenancy.
Encyclopedia. The RCM deploys self-styled structure called decomptage as its chain of command. Every lieutenant is responsible for 2 sergeants and 8 officers. That means the average lieutenant has to deal with quite a few personal affairs. Even you know this. So what should I concentrate on?
Try work. The case at hand. It can work miracles.
But I'm completely lacking in basic information of even the organization we're in.
Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation.
I'm afraid this is a medical emergency.
Really? You look fine to me.
And the lieutenant gives you a look, thorough as if performing triage. I'm talking serious. Unbelievable damage here. I saw myself in the mirror and I had no idea who I was.
This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer.
It's not psychological. Some sort of major brain damage has occurred on an unprecedented scale.
Then you should consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazareth. Was there anything else you wanted?
I want to talk about you.
Me?
Yes, you.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
We'll work better together if we have more rapport. Come on, Lieutenant, open up a little. You're right. What's there to know about a lame binoclar?
That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
You're wearing glasses. You don't look like other people around here. Tell me a secret about yourself. Do you ever talk with yourself?
That's correct.
That's good. Physical instrument. You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this, but you can't quite muster up enough testosterone. Just observing. No, I don't. Glasses are cool, I guess.
Are they? They are mostly just cumbersome.
Perception sight. You could use a good normal pair yourself. You don't look like other people around here.
That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
What is Seoul?
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
Okay, I guess it's not interesting then. You're only making it sound uninteresting. I still want to know more about Seoul.
You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular Revacholière.
Tell me a secret about yourself.
No.
No. Ask again? Oh, okay. Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow. Composure. It's like you're locked down. What's happening to me? Give up. There's nothing you can do.
Something the matter, detective?
Authority. What's going on? It's like you're a puppet in his hands. Give up. There's nothing you can do. The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself. Do you ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
You know, when you're thinking, do you ever have conversations with, like, your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Conceptualization. The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary. Esprit de corps. The lieutenant is a police officer of the old school. His concerns are material and intrinsic, extrinsic. Conceptualization, but this, it's an old school case. I get it. You're one of those old school detectives. Nod respectfully. So how do you know? Tap the side of your head. So you're saying your brain never just chimes in with advice or warnings or anything?
I can't say that it does, no. When I need to think, I just use my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. Conceptualization. We have our different mediums. His is written. Electrochemistry. You're super lucid, yet psychedelic. You don't need office supplies to connect to your nervous system. You're special. That's
good. Let's change the subject.
You seem to be following me.
Excuse me?
What if I want to work this case alone? Bear it. Beat it. You're cramping my style. Nothing, just an observation.
Detective, if I may be frank, you seem to be in a deranged state. You have trouble remembering things. You've misplaced your badge. I cannot let you act in the name of the RCM without supervision until you've regained control of your faculties.
I know what the RCM is, but what if I need some me time?
Some you time? This is a police investigation, not a journey of self-discovery.
Oh, wait, no, I don't.
You'll still
I'm doing
have
semen
your
retention.
to yourself.
I can't jork it. No. Okay. I'll, leave the self-care for non-work hours.
Please do. We wouldn't want your regiment to spill over into the investigation.
Nothing leave. Harry's Goon Cave is his hotel room. The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
The
You
lieutenant
run
glances.
this place.
The lieutenant glances into his little notebook.
Yes.
He responds tersely.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
He looks to you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. The Harbinger of Ruin. What is gold and orange, like a forest fire, but smells like liquor? I'm currently in between names, say nothing. The Harbinger of Ruin.
What?
Nothing, I just wanted to see what would happen if I say that. Now I do. The Glooming. I am it. The Gloaming. What's...
I have no idea what that means.
I have been to the precipice, cafeteria manager. I have seen the end. The human experiment will soon be over, cafeteria manager. It doesn't matter if you understand.
What is this, a joke to you? Is this what you get when you call the police now? This guy? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
He takes a step back.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
Yes? What? Oh, me?
Mm-hmm. I have everything. You?
He checks his little notebook. Oh, you mean, do I have questions? Ask them. No, I'm good. Pass on the questions.
Yes, yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Where exactly is the body? Who killed him? Why did Sylvie go away? I actually can't think of a single thing.
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
It's always the butler. And how, do we get there then?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then, to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Let's see. Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
None of my business. She pertains to the coming apocalypse. This is the second time you've avoided the subject.
Does she? Maybe she does. Maybe she pertains to the apocalypse. Sylvie is not here because I asked for her number. The dead body out back didn't help either, but it was mostly me. I hope you appreciate that.
Thank you.
Now the lieutenant says he opens his little notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked away in a small pocket. Mystery solved. Didn't go well.
Is it? Because I thought you were supposed to be investigating the lynching, not my employer conduct.
This stuff gets on my nerves. I'm a feminist. I guess I like to be thorough. Everything has something to do with everything. I don't know, I just went for it. You're right, I probably shouldn't have asked.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
That's all.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Inland Empire. No one is saying the multi-patterned necktie you found tied to your ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination, but...
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
Oh, what's real? Savoir-faire. Slip away unnoticed. What's real?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
Real. With a mock aristocratic accent. Encyclopedia. The IIR, or Intersolari Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money. By real, do you mean some form of street cred? Oh, I understand. You mean I owe you money.
No, you don't owe me street cred. You owe me money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
He points to the red ledger on the counter.
Who does that clown think he is? Arrest him!
Did I just hear my Thai speak to me twice?
No one is saying that! No one is saying that Ty can talk! That would be ludicrous! It's just that you should arrest him! It would be wiser! He wants to take your money!
I'm not comfortable with this. Try to somehow tuck the tie away. Great advice. I'm considering it. Give the tie an affirmative tug. No way, I have duties. I'm a cop. I'm not talking to a tie. Take the tie off. The lieutenant looks at you, tugging on your garish tie. He puts his hand on your shoulder.
If you don't have the money, it's okay. None of us are in this for the wages.
Yeah, this is actually the first time I've played with the tie. So I don't know what it's gonna say. What do I owe this place for?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
But what exactly is money? You're under arrest.
What are you, a philosopher?
Actually, I might be. Since I woke up, I had trouble remembering even the most basic concepts of reality. No, I'm just getting my bearings.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Interesting. Where do I get it from? Why do I need it? Proceed to show him the coins you found. Is this money? Proceed, but don't show him the coins. They're yours. Oh, he's gonna take them, no.
Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't think cops can take bribes.
Explain this. I must understand the basic concepts
Some
of
do
the
take
world.
recompense, but only to survive.
The lieutenant is dead serious. Why do I need it?
For survival, to pay me. Unless you want to become a hobo. Do you want to become a hobo? There's nowhere else to stay in Martinez, and it's a cold spring outside. Money doesn't make you happy, but it lets you be unhappy for a while longer. If you run out of money, you die. It's like that for all of us. Me too. That's why I need you to pay me. I'm not an asshole.
Proceed to show him the coins you found. Proceed, but don't show him the coins. They're yours. There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pocket of his orange bomber. No, I don't know what that is. That sounds like an Ohio thing, though. Esprit de corps. That's Comp 4. I haven't offered to pay anything, because I don't have any money either. You're under arrest. Yeah, why not?
You can't arrest me. I haven't done anything.
No, I've never heard of it. That sounds interesting, though. Let's see. Okay, you're not under arrest. Authority 83%, +2 Sylvie incident known. Put this man in his place. I don't know why I said that. I thought it was something a cop would say. Decent. Success. Authority. Did someone order a vague, farcical reading of the law? More than one pops into your head. Refusal to aid an officer of the peace. You are impeding me from carrying out a murder investigation with your inane requests for money. I wonder what Sylvie has to say about this.
But it's not inane. You owe me money.
It is cruel of you. A man has been killed. File a request for compensation with Station 41. We need to work now.
Okay, you'll only have to pay for the window. And the drinks. That's 70. I'll get the rest from your stupid station.
I have no memory of drinking them. I'm not paying for the drinks. I won't pay for the window. Cool leaves, goodbye, and thank you for your cooperation. I don't even remember drinking those. If only that's how it worked.
The ledger does. The ledger has a memory. The drinks are non-negotiable. There's no way your station will pay for them.
I won't pay for the window.
Fine, I'll take it off the bill. You want to sleep in a post-apocalyptic shithole? Go ahead, but I'm not giving you another room.
Just keep gaslighting. Let's see. Oh no. Cool leave, goodbye, and thank you for your cooperation.
Don't thank me. You still owe me 30 for the drinks. If you don't have it by tonight, I'm not letting you back up there.
That's
Points
enough now,
upstairs.
sir. Good day.
Encyclopedia. By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. Do I even have one? I have no idea. Discard thought. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. I don't know, near, south, maybe, far away? Up on Marvel Hill. You don't really know, do you? I don't. Does this mean I'm homeless? I have only a vague, blackened image. South maybe doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. Could I trace my way back somehow to the exact street, the exact number on a building? I'll live in a dumpster. I don't care. Fuck everything. Hobo cop. Entertain the thought when you get the time. Maybe being a hobo and a cop has its advantages. Let's see. Got a bunch of tasks here, Aiden. Report your badge missing. Inspect the victim's body. The pissing competition. End of day debrief with Kim. Call your stations, Lazarus. Who made the call reporting the crime? Pay for the damages. Let's see. We have a thought icon. Temporary research bonus. -1 composure. Ungainly and rambling. Research time 4 hours and 20 minutes. Wow, 4:20. A cop and a hobo. A hobo cop. Upsides can be disheveled. Doesn't have to wash, carries himself with lurched gusto. Hobo cop doesn't need anyone or anything. No one can kick you out because you don't have a home. Never pay rent again. Never again here. You're drunk. Why did you even, come here? Harry? Go home. You're embarrassing yourself. Downsides, are there any? I mean, seriously, give me one. And let's see, you have anything else to say?
Yes?
Nope.
Hello, sweetie.
Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife. The elderly woman turns to you with a smile. Reaction speed, wait. Who's sweetie? Does that mean you like me?
Why, you are, officer.
I'm no sweetie, look at me.
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Giga Chad, Harry. Thanks, I appreciate it. Dimple or not, I am a bitter man. The years have taken their toll. That stupid dimple has only brought me suffering. I don't want to talk about the dimple anymore.
Take heart, officer. You're still a man in your prime. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
She slaps herself on the forehead.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling. Esprit de corps. This is Lena. This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot. You seem to be in a chair. How do you like to roll with me? I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything. Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money?
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
Encyclopedia. A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height or a grenade explosion. A grenade. Did you fight in a war? I'm sorry, that was rude of me to mention. The wheelchair. Let's move on. Thanks for clearing that up for me. Let's move on. A
No,
grenade?
dear. I'm not quite that old, although I was injured in the line of duty.
Were you a mountaineer? Were you a tightrope walker? I feel like I was in a war.
Oh my,
I was in Nam.
what happened?
I think I lost.
That's how I feel about the accident. I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail order shoe company. You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere, and, well, once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding. I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well. One can only dream of such payoffs nowadays.
And let's see. Thanks for clearing that up for me. I'm sorry, that was rude.
That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway.
How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
Her eyes light up. I want you to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers. Roll us some cigarettes. I'm jonesing for a smoke. That's nothing. I was thinking of the lyrics of a song. Want to roll with me?
Oh, no. I haven't smoked in years.
And does that mean you don't have tobacco or rolling paper or any cigarettes at all? Why don't you smoke? It's great. Good for you. Smoking is a stupid habit. Maybe I should quit too. It's great.
Cigarettes are a luxury, sweetie. Besides, I have to mind my health.
Electrochemistry. Wait, maybe she knows where you can get cigarettes. Delicious, toasty cigarettes, stuffed to the tip with love. You should find out. Volition. You would do well to follow her example. Smoking is the reason you feel like a rag. It's painful for you to even ask these questions. Can you tell me where to get cigarettes? I thought you were cool with your wheels and all. It's probably for the best. I don't really need a cigarette right this minute.
You should really ask someone younger and more mobile, sweetie.
He's an addict already. But you're the most mobile person of them all.
I'm glad you think so, but I still don't know where you can get cigarettes.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know anything about where I am or what I'm doing or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
I drank so hard I forgot literally everything. I hope you're right. I hope it's not too bad. Yeah, I'm blowing this whole thing out of proportion. Forget I said anything.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
The Whirling in Rags cafeteria is on my keys. We're in Revachol? I don't really know. Some seedy hotel? A war zone at the edge of the world. We're dead, haunting each other. We're ghosts.
Now.
We're in Ohio. Now, she tilts her head as she looks up at you with maternal solitude.
We are alive in a hostel called the Whirling in Rags, and the Whirling itself is in the city of Revachol.
Okay. Revachol is the disgraced capital of the world, something like that. Honestly, I don't know. Diddly squat about Revachol. What kind of place is this?
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days. Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
It's the spring of 51. Sure, it's the year 973. All I know is we're approaching the end times. It's a bad year for my late 40s, in my late 40s or 50s. I don't even know how old I am. The end times.
Perhaps, dear. Perhaps. But for now, it's just the spring of 51.
Inland Empire. She is perturbed by your not knowing what year it is, but not by your mention of the apocalypse. It must be the end times. The lieutenant studies you, rubbing his chin. Esprit de corps. I'm beginning to suspect that you might indeed be completely adrift in this reality, thinks the lieutenant. How can it be that bad? Never mind. We're in this now.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Some kind of democracy, maybe. I'd like to think it's a dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not. Our leaders are fierce warriors who traverse the plains on steeds. Civilizations cower before us. We're governed by intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the freest market. Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass visionary. Radios are being used to control people's minds and distort our perception of reality, concealing our true masters, foreigners and women. Cop. We're living under the cop regime. This is the fascist playthrough. I have to go with this.
Oh, no. Nothing like that, dear. Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, and certainly no matriarchy.
Endurance. She's trying to avoid the foreigners part. This is because she's a woman. He may be lying to you. Oh, this is gonna be a playthrough. If there's no government, how come there are cops? I don't even know what to say. I'm so disappointed.
It is quite disappointing, yes. A lot of people would like some form of representation. There's talk, but for now, the RCM is all we've got.
If there's no government, how come there are cops?
Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
Half-Light. She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged. So, how did I do? What is the Revacholian... Oh, the revolution you mentioned.
You didn't do too well, dear. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality, in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
What's this revolution?
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
What does that have to do with there not being any cops? But I'm a cop. Whatever it was hasn't stopped me.
Of course, sweetie. I really don't know how to explain it better.
Who could tell me more? Conclude.
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
She turns to the lieutenant.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money?
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
What's a paycheck? I haven't seen any paychecks. Suggestion 42%. Tug on her heartstrings. Right, let's change the subject. Success. Your deportment remains dignified as you shed a single manly tear. It isn't easy for me to ask this of anyone, but I'm at the end of my rope. Any money you have could help me.
Sweetie, I only have a few cents on me, but I could give you this to pawn. Just to tide you over.
She unfastens a gold commemorative pin from her left jacket pocket and drops it into your palm.
Wonderful. He has a pin.
The pin, perception sight. The pin is round and slightly tarnished. 3 sailboats in bas relief, with the sun hovering over the water behind them. A chipped green banner at the bottom reads, Saint Baptiste Summer 31 Dinghy Races. What is to pawn? Where can I pawn the pin? This will help me out, Lena, thanks. I promise I'll pay it back for you once I have more money, conclude.
It's easy. You bring a valuable item to a pawnbroker, who then gives you money for it. You can get it back later for a slightly larger sum if it hasn't been sold, but you never end up doing that anyway.
Where can I pawn it?
Cross the plaza and follow the road along the coast. Down by the water, there'll be a shack nestled against an old stone facade. That's the pawn shop. An old friend of my husband's goes there often. He says the owner is quite helpful.
Tutorial items can be pawned at Bird's Nest Roy's. Appear in your inventory. Under the items tab, you pawn these items. Talk to Roy. I promise I'll pay you back.
Oh, it's not an ancient family heirloom or anything, but I suppose it would be nice to get it back.
About your pin.
I hope you were able to pawn that old trinket.
I decided not to pawn it. You should have it back. Give her pin. I just wanted to thank you again.
Of course, dear. I just wish I could have done more.
Hold on. Pay for damages, that thing. Where's the... Oh, I can't actually access it in the menu.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
There we go. The commemorative pin. It's worth 320. This unusually tasteful pin was produced to celebrate the St. Baptiste Summer Dinghy Races 31. It has a warm glow of a well-loved memento. A bottle of rum has been knocked over. A beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. Well, give me the... Oh, there it is. Electrochemistry. That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already? An hour? 2 hours? Pretty long. It's drink o'clock. Not now. Attaboy. It's coming back to him. You had your mesolimbic reward pathway worried there. Not thinking about drinking all the time. It was like you weren't yourself. I've been secretly thinking about it all this time. Actually, should I be thinking about this? Looks like drinking hasn't turned out too well for me. Now that I mention it, I do need a rum and lemonade. I'd love for Guard to serve me up a beverage. Maybe later. Forget about the bar. Or don't forget about it. You should totally try to get a drink there too. But first, you should lick that stain off the counter. Yeah, man, let's get wild. Lick it. Lick it. Don't lick it. Lick it, but only a little. Lick it. Calmly, the lieutenant looks out of the window. Then, to you, licking the tasty rum stain off the counter. Then, out the window again.
What are you doing?
He asked without turning his eyes from the street outside. Investigating. I'm an alcoholic. I need to get my hit. I'm sorry, I drifted off into my own thoughts, and now this happened. Investigating. A real drink would go well with those cigarettes you're looking for. That's a great combination. Sleeping dock worker. A man is sleeping at the table, wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads, Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. Lieutenant, who is this?
No idea. Looks like he works for Wild Pines, the logistics company who owns and operates the harbor.
All right there, Knight. You have a good night. But why is he sleeping during the day?
Possibly because there's a strike going on in the harbor. There's not much to do aside from drinking and sleeping.
I'll pick up the pills, or 42% wake him up. +1 ruckus talking to guard. Let's see. Fail. Challenge failure. You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens. This man could probably sleep soundly in a ship's engine room. Pick up the pills. Gained some magnesium. The man doesn't mind. You probably need them more than he does. I can take the magnesium to heal my morale. Let's see. Don't think there's anything else in here. Oh, how do I... Oh, okay, that's how I zoom out. Oh no, where is the... There's a bag here somewhere. I forget where exactly it is. Is it here? Oh, there. I think there it is. Oh, wait. You hear the distant squall of seabirds. There. Yellow plastic bag frit. Equip this to collect tar from the streets. Or tear. I think that's it. This plastic bag has frit, sick, written on it in a dynamic, forceful manner that implies great prices. As you crack it open, a multi-gust of air flies in your face. Smells of yeast and beer, a perfect place for tear. Find booze and drink it. And now I can pick up garbage bottles and stuff to sell them. Which I'll need to pay for my first night here. But I talked him down from me. A splinter of bullet holes lines the wall. No, wait. No, this thing. The ad reads, broken window, Tibbs has windows. To Roundabout North. To Capeside Apartments, Martinez Pier. The coin-operated viewer has been banged up, inoperable. Who's that? Oh. I'll talk to them later. Here's the... Mail collection box. This post-l'adventure mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front. Good mail delivery box. Pat the box. Fuck you, mail delivery box. Kick it. Leave. Pat the box. The box seems happy. Perception. Sight. Eat shit, pig. Fucked by the coon. And Saint G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore. And Bassiet mailbox. Also, I feel you, mail collection box. Been there. Postly adventurer mailbox. Mail collection box. Been there. Mail collection box. You should man the fuck up. The box to man the fuck up. The mailbox does not know how to man up. It is an inanimate object. A heap of snow melts in this wheelbarrow. The street sign reads, "Fuck the police." Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 8B. Let's see. Oh, hey there, Mark. How's it going? Fuck the police. Before you stands a motor carriage. A bodywork is covered in blue and white livery bearing the number 57. Oh, this is the Caprice Canema. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. Logic. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. Open the door. Caprice Canema. In the cabin, you're welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. Let's see. Pull out the toolbox, run your fingers over the... Kim, what are we looking at? What is this machine?
This is the Caprice Canema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
He nods at the cabin. Inland Empire. Motor carriage, motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat. What is this sinking feeling I have with the words motor carriage? Can we turn it on and drive somewhere? This must be what woke me up when I arrived in when you arrived in Martinez. The infernal noise. Do all policemen in the RCM have such a cool motor carriage? Look around the cabin again.
The Caprice motorcar does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes.
Let's see, what's this sinking feeling? Nothing, nothing. It's probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygagging. Can we turn it on and drive somewhere?
No, I'm afraid not. We have a murder case on our hands, remember?
This must be what woke me up.
Yes, sorry about that. The Caprice Kinema does have a rather distinctive engine sound.
Empathy. He says it with a very badly concealed pride. Look around the cabin. Pick up the radio. The frequency tabule lights up and a green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Come in, dispatch. Come in, dispatch. Come in, Delta 10. This is Firewalker, copy. Hi, Atlas. This is the officer from the 41st Precinct speaking. Nice to meet you.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Could you connect me to the 41st Precinct? I have something I need to report. I was told I need to connect to my station, the 41st Lazarus. I need you to connect me to a civilian, Sylvie. She may have reported a murder.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Kim, didn't Guard give you Sylvie's number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Wait patiently. Start slapping a marching rhythm on your thigh.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello?
A female voice greets you through static. It sounds like she's a million miles away from here. Hello, this is the police calling. I have some questions for you about your last days at work. Sylvie, I believe we've met before. This is me, a detective from the Whirling in Rags.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
As she recognizes your voice almost immediately. Electrochemistry. There's no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. No question about it. You quit your job at the Whirling in Rags. Why? Was it you who called the police? Hey, do you want to grab a cup of coffee with me sometime? Let's... Alright. You quit your job.
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Oh, wait, why aren't you comfortable discussing it with me? Okay, did you leave because of Guard? Alright, I won't push you on this. Are you ever coming back to work?
What? No, why would you even think that?
He told me, he asked you out. Are you saying it didn't happen? Sylvie, don't be afraid of that pig. You have to stand up for yourself. So you do agree that quitting your job just because someone asked you out is an overreaction?
Please, don't bring bring Gar into this. It's none of your business. I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again.
Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
But why didn't you call? Didn't a corpse behind your workplace bother you? Do you know who made the call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Why didn't you call?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the corpse.
What does this Union have to do with anything? I meant us. You should have called the police.
No one calls the police. The Union would get angry.
What do you mean by that?
You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Wait, Kim. Lower your microphone. Is she speaking the truth? The Union is the law around here? I am the authority around here. It looks like there's a limit to my authority then. Tell me, why exactly did you let a corpse hanging in your own backyard for weeks instead of calling us? Push on. I see. Maybe there's something else you can tell me about. Back off. I am the authority.
Okay.
Okay. She obviously doesn't want to challenge your authority. You feel much better now. Tell me, why exactly did you let a corpse hang on?
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Authority. Push her further. Show her the error of her ways. Let me get this straight. You ignored the law to save your own skin. What others?
The other people who live around here. Local people. I didn't want trouble.
What trouble?
You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the Union, internally. Please, I just didn't want any trouble.
Let me get this straight. You ignored the law to save your own skin.
I didn't know I had to report it. I thought someone would take him down eventually.
Her voice breaks. It's a little late for tears, isn't it? Should have used them to summon the police earlier. It's okay. Things happen. Not really your fault.
Yes, I know. It's just... Was there anything else?
Okay, next question.
Go on.
You wanna grab a cup of coffee with me sometime?
No, absolutely not.
-1 morale. Okay, I think I got everything I needed. Thanks. End call.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Shot failed. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Michael Scott. Let's see, I think it was, empathy. +1, Gart asked her out. -1, she said, said you're the authority. -1, you asked her out. Wait, why does she seem angry with me? Failed. No, she doesn't have a problem with you. It must be someone else she's angry about. Some other guy, like Gart. Yeah, it's definitely some other guy. A guy like Gart. Okay, but I'm a guy. Sure it isn't about me? You know women and their constant problems. Yak, yak, nag, nag. How's one supposed to get the love going like that? That's where you step in. You're Lieutenant Love, matchmaker extraordinaire. Help the poor girl out, lest she turns into a spinster. Oh my god, not a spinster. Yeah, she's a woman, probably just playing hardball with the goods. Women are just transactional. I'm happy to help, but maybe I can do so without all the internalized misogyny. Well, no, this is the internalized misogyny playthrough. Oh yeah, my point exactly. You know how they are, transactional and hysteric. Loony broads. You know what you've got to do? First, you've got to calm her down. Tell her you've got everything under control. Then go and have a little boy's talk with Guard himself. Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love? To the microphone. Are you still there, kiddo? Listen, I've got everything under control. Daddy's gonna take you on his lap, little darling. Oh, God. Please, no, I don't want to say any of those things. Refuse the love quest, although it's wonderful. Feet massage. No, we gotta go with the... Just a static.
Call was dominated by the other
He
party.
just
Anything else,
hung
officer?
up on me. It's on. The love quest is on. Too late, everyone. It's on. Take it to Gart now. Connect me to Sil. What if I'll call her again?
Sylvie Malaika on the line for you, officer. Yeah.
She
Hello?
did. Hey, Sylvie, it's the police again.
Great.
No,
What else
that's-
do you need to tell?
Oh, she doesn't have anything else to say. Okay.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Connect me to precinct 41. Oh, I'll do the last run. Well, no, let me do that. I'll do this
Just
one
a
first.
second, officer.
Let me do the precinct. Let's see. She puts you on hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
Esprit de corps. A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas, the radio switchboard. Hi, this is me, here. I work at your station?
10-4, what's your status? Over.
My status? It's not good.
10-18, 10-20, over.
Can you repeat that? Please just talk human to me. These numbers mean nothing to me.
State your message, sir. Over.
I need to report my badge missing. I'm in dire need of financial assistance. Oh, there we go. I fixed the mic. There we go. Let's see. State your message there, officer. I need to report my badge missing. I'm in dire need of financial assistance. This might sound a bit odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss.
10-9, repeat message. Over.
My badge, I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
Jules,
He what? He lost his
Jean.
badge?
Hey, who is this? Say nothing.
This is Communication Officer Jules Pidieux, sir. Over.
Jules Bidou? No, the other
You
one.
mean your partner? Over.
What is he saying?
He's asking who you are.
I'm his goddamn partner.
It's your partner, Satellite Officer Wittmar, sir. Over.
Did he lose his memory along with his fucking badge?
Yes, the man in the background sounds like he's losing his patience.
Who lost his badge?
Chester McLean, when...
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
He says, fighting off laughter. Encyclopedia, Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Authority, defend yourself immediately. They're laughing at you. Come on, operator. Tell them to stop. This is serious. Haha, officer has lost his badge. Haha, like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge. Can't we just move on? I want to get it reported and be done with it.
He's asking you to stop, says this is serious.
Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge.
Satellite Officer Vicmar concurs, losing your badge is serious. Over.
Haha, officer lost his badge.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh goddamn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vicmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Can we just move on?
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Mac Torson.
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Could you all please just stop saying lost his badge for a moment? Enough with this now. I have other things to discuss.
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
The room at the other end of the line erupts in volcanic laughter.
Sergeant Orson was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
Reaction speed. You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
Enough with this now. I have other things to discuss.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
The room roars with laughter.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Half-Light. Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you? Oh god. It's not here. I don't have my gun. No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
Don't sweat it, Bratan. You don't need a gun to have fun. We can still have fun. It's not all over.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Drama. 42%. Convince them that you didn't lose your gun. Say nothing. Oh, success. Lying over the phone? It's easy. Just say it like it's the truth, and then it becomes it. No, of course I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it, and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it.
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance? Over.
Listen, I've actually lost my gun too. I'm in dire need of financial assistance. This might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Right, that's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
It is paramount to the investigation that you grant me more money. Please, I'm begging you here. I don't have enough for a place to sleep tonight. Okay, I heard you. No funds.
He says he's in trouble. Doesn't have a place to sleep.
Well, I guess he'd better crack the case before sundown then.
Vigmar said...
It's paramount to the case. I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go home. Please come get me.
Listen. It's okay. You can do it, sir. Over.
What is he saying?
Did you want anything else, sir? Many of your colleagues are also here. Over.
Please, I don't want to be here. I have to. No, I'm alright. I'm alright. I had other things. Please.
Suddenly, the necktie feels like a boa constrictor around your neck, squeezing the dear life out of you.
Try to loosen its death grip and breathe.
Hey, if you don't want to have the most intense orgasm of your life, fine. Don't.
The grip eases a little. What the hell is happening to me?
He terminated the connection. I guess he was in a hurry.
Please, I'm scared. I can't. Fuck, I can't breathe. Help me, please. Damaged morale. The radio falls silent and lifeless. The communications officer has disconnected the call.
What was that? It's okay, detective.
The lieutenant asks in a soft voice, gently grabbing your shoulder. What, you've never seen a man getting a panic attack before? Try to keep breathing. We call it subterfuge in the force. Ever heard of it? Wipe away tears. I don't want to talk about it. Let's just go.
We should get on with our tasks. Work always helps me center myself. Now, anything else you need from my vehicle, or...?
Let's see. Oh no, close the door now, because it's getting really late and I need to... to save it here for tonight, and continue on tomorrow. Alrighty, well that was a good one. I get to off to a interesting start to this playthrough here. Alrighty, well, thank you all very much for watching, and have a good night.